Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? Oh dear. Oh dear, if we don't, things could go horribly wrong, but if we do, we might get sick. We've got no med kit. Right, well, let's go for it anyway. We've got to get rid of the smell, I suppose. Sorry, guys, let's hope they don't get sick. No, they get sick, I think. Oh, Timmy's back. And nobody got sick. This is good stuff. Oh dear. Gas mask, no more. But at least the axe came back, and it looks like we got some more water. Oh, deck of cards. Were they there before? I don't think they were. Well, let's see. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. A dead rat trying to break in? There are zombies, after all. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Ted, you're losing the plot, pal. We got some soup. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now, and he brought back a suitcase and an axe. Before leaving our neighbourhood, our expedition noticed a group of scavengers. We didn't know them, yet they didn't have any reservations about scavenging. Okay. The area... Oh, scavenging the area clear, my mistake. We decided to steal one of the numerous backpacks they had while they weren't looking. Oh, that seems a bit harsh. The sound of glass hitting glass while running with a backpack could only mean one thing. Water. Yep, 2 bottles of water. The outer pocket of the backpack contained a deck of cards. Better than nothing, that's more entertainment. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy is really tired. So we need to get him some food, but at least he's not sick. Water wants... Sorry, no, water doesn't want Dolores, because that would be weird. Dolores wants water, and so does Ted. I think Timmy wanted food, didn't he? Yes. Right, so let's give them what they need. So water, and food. Look at this, we've got loads of supplies, looking very healthy. We'll survive for at least another week. Ring ring! There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again. But since when have telephones gone ring ring? Not for a while. When suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside, we figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Oh, I don't really want to. I might get ill. Go on, Ted. Don't be such a wuss. Get out there and answer the telephone. Everyone knows that it's important to answer the phone when it rings. Nothing bad seems to have happened to him. Telephone. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town at Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they'll get back to us. Ted has safely returned from his voyage. Timmy is very hungry. Dolores is fine. Ted is fine. Right, so Timmy gets some soup. That will solve all your hunger needs. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. And we haven't got a gas mask anymore, so I'm not going to send an expedition. Wait. We know there's a group of bandits camped near our shelter, but we're not exactly powerless. With a bit of luck and force, maybe we can show them we're not we try what we do. We can't just murder them all, but it's worth a try, isn't it? No, it's not. Why should we go and murder them? No, I don't think so. That's not good. We'll stay here. We've got food. We've got water. There's no need to start a war with some people. Oh dear. Looking bad. Day 17. Going out there and provoking those brutes is the last thing we want to do. Exactly, Ted. Well done. Makes all sense. We simply don't stand a chance against them. It's harsh, but that's the truth. Compared to them, we're innocent, delicate flowers. I agree, Ted. You are an innocent, delicate flower. I'm wanting to murder those old folks and take their stuff, which we won't worry to talk about. Timmy should eat something. He needs something to drink. Dolores is fine, and Ted is fine. So Timmy needs food and drink. There you go, Timmy. Day 17, still highly radioactive. I don't think we should go out yet. This might be a bad thing, but there we go. Now guess what? We've got ourselves a very own fallout garden. Got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. They're big enough to be eaten. How about that? Should we prepare a mushroom feast today? Eating irradiated mushrooms? What are you, nuts? No, no, no and no. And no. Don't eat mushrooms. Mushrooms are bad. Okay. Okay, so day 18. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Totally agree, Ted. You're sane. You're as sane as I am. Yeah. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Water is all Dolores wants, and Ted wants water too. Okay, so Dolores, Ted, have a drink. Have a drink. Come on, have a drink. Loads of water. Does it say contamination of our town is still strong? Scavenging these conditions could result in radiation sickness. We should stay here. Another session. Well, it's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. We only had the chance to tune in some emergency radio. Yeah, we don't have a radio. Moving on. We should really get one of those on the next trip out. That might be a good call. Say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue of what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Well, true. Philosophical. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best. He even seems cheerful. Oh, well done, Timmy. Dolores needs some food. Ted is fine. Right, so let's give Dolores some food. We are running out of food. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. Alrighty then, let's go on an expedition. Seems like we might be okay. Oh dear, bandits again. I don't think it's a good idea making war on bandits right now. Let's move on. Day 20, nearly 3 weeks in this apocalyptic wasteland. Somebody should really sort those bandits out, give them a run for their money. We're 100% behind that idea. We're also 100% not going outside and risking our lives. Surely somebody else can take care of the raiders, right? I agree, Ted. Let somebody else let them deal with it. Timmy needs water. Dolores is fine. And Ted doesn't need anything else, so Timmy gets one. We've got plenty of that. Okay, so we're going to go outside now. Of course, being the man and the head of the house, Ted should go. That's why I'm sending Dolores. Okay. I don't think I know. Right, so she could take a suitcase, pack it full of lots of lovely goodies. Are we going to give her anything else? Nah. That'll have to do. Go, Dolores. Go. Shoot, shoot. Go get us a radio and some medical supplies. Righty then. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best. Dolores is on the way out. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Yeah, Ted needs water. Exactly. I couldn't have gone on an expedition. I've got to eat and drink. That's all it is. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can't say there's a lot of light under the ground. We don't expect it to get any brighter down here. Okay. Well, no. True. Day 22. No, wait, no, that's a different road. Okay. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. No news is good news. Nothing wrong with Timmy. And nothing with Ted, so we can save our supplies today. Hopefully Dolores will be back soon. We don't have a radio. How hard can it be? Okay? Stop giving us the radio. We don't have it. So much happening in here. These guys are not looking too good. Looks like they could do with a bit of a shower or something in there. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use. Yes, we know that. Timmy should eat something. Timmy prefers apple juice, but we should give him water. Ted is fatigued. Right, so Timmy needs to full go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Supplies are running low. Tried to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. Well, that's fortunate for him. We should get him a present, or a cake, or both, so it's settled. We're making a soup cake. What about the gift? Okay, well I think... how about a nice chessboard? You love a chessboard. Told me that actually last year. All we wanted was a chessboard. Okay. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so the checker set is missing half its pieces. Seems you can still play with one half, since Timmy has been enjoying himself. No news is good news. Nothing new going on with Timmy. Ted needs water. There we go. Come on, Dolores. Need you back. Never a good time to go out in the radioactive wasteland. Well, that's true, but it seems this will become a necessity. In this new world of ours, we thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later. Really? Why would you think that? And planned a trip outside. Before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We had only moments to decide what to do. We could shoot it, but that seems like a waste of gun. I guess we just Run away? So that works. Well, nobody seems injured. Good, okay, fine. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling a beast in the darkness, but for some reason felt that wasn't quite likely. So he screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were of it. It left him out. Timmy's okay, and Ted's okay, so we don't need to give him stuff. Oh, it's the bandits again. Right, I've had enough of these bandits. Let's go take them out. Shoot their faces. Come on, Ted. Get out there and sort them out. Oh, sounds like the missus is back. Ooh, she doesn't look too healthy. And neither does the gun. This isn't good. We won the battle! Yes, those bandits were no match for us. We quickly overpowered and forced them out of camp. We were quite exhausted, but it was definitely worth it. We hope they won't bother us for a while. Minus one gun. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. We were about to give up and come back empty-handed when we ran into a church. It looked peaceful, save for an unexploded atomic bomb. Stuck in the church tower, a sizable group of people were busy praying to the bomb, chanting something about the Holy Fission. That sounded really crazy, but those people seemed friendly enough. That sounds very familiar. Those nice people gave us some canned soup. Yeah, they say they don't like the taste of it. Now we're certain that that job's absolutely. The soup is awesome. Right, so we got the soup, and oh, we lost the suitcase. Is that it? One can of soup. Okay. Timmy needs a drink, Dolores needs some food, and Ted needs food. She also needs healing up, but unfortunately, med pack is somewhat depleted. Day 26. And what we found on a door was a real surprise. It's not signed, but it says that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting. Well, this can't go wrong. Today at midnight to find out more. Should we send someone? Definitely. Go on, Ted. Off you go. I feel lucky. Okay, well, Ted's back. Can we get any stuff? Can't see any extra stuff. It's true. It's all true. There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous, unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seem to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. This is good news. Ted has safely returned from his voyage. Timmy's fine. Dolores needs to eat, and so does Ted. Okay, so Ted is happy to risk his life in the wastes. Okay, well, why not? Come on, Dad. Yeah, you're brave. Let's go. Let's do this thing. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future. We can't stop thinking about what can we make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing? Or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? Harsh. Sorry if you live in Toronto. Day 28. Nearly a month. Okay. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy. For now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. That's good. Like the goods go right. Timmy's fine. Dolores needs food and water. Ted is fine. Right, Dolores, you've got to get well. And we really need to send an expedition, so off you go, Ted. I don't think you need anything. You're a man. Yes, you're a well-art. You can go and do it. Go on, Ted. Go for it. See you, Ted. We're going to see him again after. Here you go. Alright. Timmy should eat something. Andrew drink something. Dolores needs to eat something. Burning through all our stuff. Right, yeah, we really need Ted to come back. We don't have a radio. We don't have a radio. Okay? Yeah, that cough sounded ominous. Ooh, Timmy's back in good condition. If there is one thing we need to do, is she's yes, we know that. Timmy's rested, and Dolores is very sick. She is going to die. And if she dies, then, well, look on the bright side, that's less mouths to feed. Timmy's not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Yeah, let's cheer him up. Hi, Tim. How's it going, bud? Okay. Even a word or two may be enough right in someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now, it's good. It's water for Dolores. Well, actually, I'm really not sure we should give her anything, because she's like going to die anyway. Seems like a waste of water, but okay. Ooh, right. Our gas mask has been badly worn out and doesn't really protect us. Good time to have a go at fixing it. Boy Scout book. Bound to have something in there to talk about how to fix gas masks. Why wouldn't they? Yep, gas mask fixed. Brilliant. Teddy's been outside for far too long and still he's not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Oh dear. Looks like, yeah, Ted's dead. It looks almost brand new. Alright, it's interesting. The scouting handbook sports instructions for gas mask repair. Oh well, who wants to try it first? Brilliant. So Timmy has managed to fix the gas mask, or Dolores, whichever one of them was doing that, but he's the one that's Boy Scout book. Timmy wants some drinks, and Dolores is in big trouble. I think we're all in big trouble. Right. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic. He's going to have to go out and save. What, the bandits again? I thought we got rid of them. Alright, let's go chop them up. Go on. Go to it, Dolores. You look like a zombie. Perhaps that'll scare them off. Oh, was that for the axe? Gone. We won the battle. Managed no match. Good. We got rid of them again. Timmy's fine. And Dolores is not. It's going horribly wrong. Right, off you go, Timmy. Go save the world. What can we take? Chessboard, gas mask, cards, Boy Scout book. I tell you what, take the Boy Scout book. He might be able to find his way around. Dib, dib, dib. Right, Timmy's off to save the day. Meanwhile, Dolores is gonna sit there and look sick. Right, she needs a drink. It's okay, there's plenty of drink now and food. It's just one person. It's all good. Very difficult to prepare for unforeseen circumstances or consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we're prepared for what happened. Oh dear, what did happen? Oh, she's looking better. That's good. Fond memory is one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Dolores has not eaten for a while, but she has looked good. Alright, let's give her some food. Soup. Of course, tomato soup. That's what everyone should have when they... Oh dear, they're back. Come on. Well, unfortunately, we've got nothing left to fight them with. Day 36. Come on, you can do this, Dolores. Just hang on in there. Timmy will be bringing back supplies. Today's fine. Yep, we don't want to fight them. Good. So we don't need anything for Dolores. We still don't have a radio. I'm sure if we had a radio, that'd probably be a really good storyline. Where we can possibly get rescued, and that might be a really good piece of equipment to bring. But we don't have one, so we can. Yes, we know. Dolores has to drink. Okay, Dolores, you get some to drink. And Timmy will be back today, I'm sure of it. Our sorry excuse for dinner was interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realised the voice belonged to Old Man Jim. Of course, Old Man Jim, who used to live in our town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep people waiting like that. Shall we get... Yeah, go on. Let's have a rock. Go on. How much trouble could it be? Day 38. Where's the rock? Got one. Got rocks on. Good. Open the door, greet the old man with a smile. He was eager to show his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks. Well, I like rocks. Rocks are good. And convinced us to take one for free. Excellent, for old time's sake. We agreed. We carefully chose the best looking rock, and the man left. We can't complain. It's a good rock. Really. Also, he claimed it brings luck. We'll see about that. Well, that's good. We need all the luck we can get. Dolores doesn't need anything, so we can move on. We still haven't got anything to fight bandits with. Sorry, dudes. We'll have to go away and come back another day to be fighting. I'm really getting concerned about Timmy now. Okay, Dolores is calm, which is good. Knock, knock. Well, that could be Timmy. Better open the door. No way! Oh, there's Timmy. He's back. And he's slightly mad. Why did she die? Turned out it was a nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans, which will help us survive the next couple of days. Well, apparently not. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and was safe. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Despite his rather calm demeanour, Timmy got into a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behaviour. But before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found their house, knocked on the door, nobody answered. We decided to go and investigate. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. Yes, it's not our favourite brand, but it will have to do. The scout handbook was really useful. Too bad we lost it during the expedition. Yes. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly. Coughing, fever, chest pains. She didn't recover. We didn't make it. These are our final words. And our advice to anyone who reads this is... rats. Advice. But we did 40 days, guys, and there's our library or sort of list of all our achievements, what we did, and finally we ended up dying after 40 days. And, well, I guess that's what apocalypses are all about. We perished. So, I'm going to say goodbye now, folks. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you do like it, you can download it. It's available on Steam, and it's 60 seconds. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!